Olá, meu nome é Felipe Son, Assistant Vice President em Investor Relations da Franklin Templeton, e neste vídeo eu tenho o prazer de estar conversando com Jeff Chose, Managing Director e Head of Economic and Market Strategy na ClearBridge Investments, uma das gestoras especializadas do grupo Franklin Templeton. Jeff, thanks so much for being here.
It's great to be here.
So Jeff, how has it been your time here in Brazil, and how did you find your interactions with Brazilian investors?
Well, Brazil I've wanted to come to for quite a long time, so I've checked a country off of my bucket list and it didn't disappoint. It's a beautiful country. The people are very warm and inviting and engaging. And my conversations with investors were very good. A lot of great questions and overall just a really good interaction.
Okay, amazing. And Jeff, could you tell us a bit about your background and your tenure at ClearBridge Investments?
Yeah, so I have 3 boys at home, 12, 5, and 4. So there's a lot of testosterone in the Scholze family. Never a dull moment.
Yeah.
I'm an avid traveler, again, I've been wanting to come to Brazil for a long time. Really happy I was able to come and see the country. And I started at ClearBridge, believe it or not, almost 10 years ago. I'll have my 10-year anniversary in December. So it doesn't feel like a long time, but I've been there almost a decade.
And Jeff, what do you like the most about your current role as Head of Economic and Market Strategy at ClearBridge?
Well, it's a dream role for me. I'm very fortunate to be in it. And there's a couple of things that I really liked. First off, it's the fact that markets and the economy always change. You always try and find parallels to periods in the past, but it may rhyme, but there's always going to be something unique. So it's like a puzzle that you never can solve, and it's very humbling, but I have a lot of intellectual curiosity. So it's a great job from that standpoint. I also love all the interactions that I have, whether it's with end clients, financial professionals, the sales force, or a lot of the really intelligent investors that we have at ClearBridge. So I love all aspects of my job. It really is my dream job at the end of the day.
And Jeff, you are the architect behind the Anatomy Recession program, which is a immensely popular program here at Franklin Templeton and used by more than 250,000 investment professionals globally. I am very fortunate to be the one able to deliver this content in Portuguese to our clients. But before diving into your views and outlook, could you tell us a bit about the AUR program, the ClearBridge Recession Risk Dashboard, and what inspired you to create this program?
So when I stepped into this role in 2016, the US had not had a recession for 7 years.
Wow.
So everybody was always waiting for the next shoe to drop. And I really wanted to build a program around the likelihood of a recession, and then obviously build out more thought leadership on our economic and market thoughts. But that ClearBridge Recession Risk Dashboard is always going to be the focal point of the program, because at the end of the day, the economic cycle really drives the earnings cycle in the markets in a longer term perspective.
And Jeff, could you dive into the ClearBridge Recession Risk Dashboard, and what is it signaling today about the US economy?
So the ClearBridge Recession Risk Dashboard is a group of 12 variables that have historically foreshadowed a recession. And it's a stoplight analogy where green is expansion, yellow is caution, and red is recession. And right now we have a green expansion color in the dashboard. You've seen a remarkable improvement over the course of 2024. And just here in September, we had 2 individual indicator upgrades, which was initial jobless claims and commodities. And we did have one fall back into red territory, which was manufacturing PMI new orders, but the momentum of the dashboard, the trajectory of the dashboard continues to get better, and that gives us a lot of optimism that we are going to have a soft landing in the US over the next 2 years.
So, and to end this conversation regarding the markets, what do you see are the key drivers for US equities in the next months?
So it's not uncommon for US equities to experience higher volatility as you near a US election. There's election jitters in the US because there's a level of uncertainty from an investor standpoint. So it wouldn't be a surprise to me if you see some choppiness, but once you get through the election and certainty is there from a political standpoint, you usually see a relief rally no matter who wins the election, whether it's the incumbent party or the opposition party. But I think longer term, the key driver of US equities is going to be the Fed cutting cycle that's likely going to start here in September. What we found is when the Fed cuts by at least 75 basis points or more, that usually creates the conditions for a soft landing. And the markets are pricing in well more than 75 basis points of rate cuts. So we think that we're going to see a reacceleration of economic activity next year, which will ultimately drive better earnings and higher returns for U.S. equities.
Thank you, Jeff, for being here in Brazil, for talking with our clients and talking with me in this video. Obrigado por assistir a mais um vídeo. Aqui conversei hoje com o Jeff Chose, Managing Director e Head of Economic and Market Strategy na Cliente Investments. Como sempre, se você precisar de mais informações ou materiais, entre em contato com o seu representante da Franklin Templeton. Obrigado.